AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7. You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7.
AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7. You're listening to AP Radio.
AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio. AP Radio 105.7.
TV and radio 105.7 kasa fide so esam hodro ya bobo no se ye no nsia bremu kasa ye bo na mede ebeso mo nsam no de edi mu akotene bi eni wonu ma ye adwuma e wo konfa no che aban ya sabia ne fa baako wonu mo kire se akade bi etumi ma mo ye adwuma yie no ebi ni ho nti wo mo sere se aban no ene ekwakuo bi meye o madom afei e won senfofro mu no foundation bi a wo de engage now Africa ne aposifo ne wefefo social wefefo nyina kan bomu a wo matumi akwakwaje maya dunsia ye do mafi Nigeria ba ye mayimo ebebo bra ensemfata Sanso ana won sem from ne be Tamale Central but one person so rashe dwani na hyebo se BC fo no wo mo betumi ayi 6 wo mo so fa twere mu no obemma wo mo scholarship de akọ SHS Yakonkrofo aman so a China wonde kokobo mu odren ama US mampani Donald Trump se wokọ baby a China for womo e de fa wo konkonfo ma so mo de fa no a US fo akọ block he no wo mo de kokoba ma wo mo se wo mo ntwa so dodo no aka ye ho e de esomo se ye no nsia bremo ka se bokọ news.apmedia.gh.com online stories in our Samsung in Facebook and YouTube handle near APTVGH, TikTok, Instagram, and X and Tinte video near AP_media_GH. Medin and boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang. Yes, I am some not say at the free Dr. Kukudazi Ephraim. The church ya whatever young Quasiada no Pebiano so ewo in Casa Video so a mono watch ability to see. Na Dr. Ephraim ena amaye who say a nay and sorry to draw no do who could draw more. Natures are dama no sorry and I do who aqua kushimo. Or say ba who and churchan casanco for be ajra. Efa akanifo won moto aba edi won wa sore mo Dr. Ephraim na ma ye hunu se okotwa konkon ni mo hene jawboam ye na adwen so no ankasa ene beyi hene e ba ne sa no na kire se won mo yi omu nyina na damoni na ahye won ma eni ntikane no obedie no adamoni na edi mu tintimai Dr. Ephraim ma ye hu se nyame pese oyi ni nipa ono a na yi obi a wasa no ngo eye nipa ene be gine mu so wo yi obi edi amanyame
se nei so ni hu a ehu pa se enipa dasani beyi wo mo ankasa sunsumu akandifo a anka wo mo musuo kura anyesa nyame sane na bufu hie gu wo hene Jeroboam so ede kire nipa dasani se enye yen ene ye beyi ne nko a amano enye yen ene ye be kire ekwan ya ne som emfa so esanse Obiara no person ye osofo no. Ohene Jeroboam ye the sofo nti no. Saa nipa no beye abosom eni adamoni asofo. Adamoni bubowra wo mo. Eno nti omo beye adamoni asofo. Osofo na ehwe nyame som no aso. Na eye nyame ene ya oyi nipa opese oyesa adwuma no. That makes the churches who vote to choose their leaders wrong. Adamoni abubo ura saa akendifo no. Said ye womo bowra asofo no a. Ohene Jeroboam eyi wo. Abatwo emekuo bi eye nipa kan bi mamen kan bi kuo. Nemom enye asori.
Dr. Ephraim Etwa so yen fato ho man hu se Moses nom ene Joshua no abreso Elijah ne Elisha mo abreso no enyamia ene fa de nkrofo no sra wo mo enwo afei so Elijah ekro no nyame ema no etete Elisha se be ye wobetumi asi nanemu na Moses nso etete Joshua se wono so emesi nanemu na kire se nyame ebefa akanini bi odi asore ye nim nyame asore afiri ho a obedi kan amana tete obi obehye nanemu ansa gwa yina afiri ho omeyi obi hyew emfa mfiri ho ma asore na fede ye koto ba ye pani wa na bedi ye so ne ade wose nyame asore enye sa ne tinti uti asore bi mu na sa ne te a no ehu ne de ekoro
Radi Yesu Kristo na di asore baye. Enu nti ono nhyehyeye ene sese asorefo di akire. Enye nipa dasani kabi mamen kabi enhyehye. Wa bra Mose efri mu no. Radi nyame ankasa ene yi Joshua se onsinane. Enu nti mfomso se asorefo befa abato so. Edi yi nsianemufo. Abra biara nyame befa ne nkrofo kendi ni akofie bia no. Se asore no nyame asore kan pa. Asore fo no behu se enya ade nyame ye. Na nyame nye sada se wo befa ne nkrofo kendi ni akọ wabra omo obi ensi nanamo. Da bia ya okanipa kra obehye okendi ni no a wafa no kono anamo. Ansana nyame befa odifo Elijah akọ heaven no. Na nyame aka kire Elijah dada se onsra Elisha ngo na onsi nanamo. Eno nti na Elisha enim se ono ena ne besi odifo Elijah anamo. Na ono ene odifo manu ano omo betela na omo hu odifo Elijah se na wo ye omo nhweso ene won kandine no nsoso na wo mo nim se sada no na ye befa Elijah edina ko heaven. Asemi wo ahemfo nwoma toso mienu ti mienu. Sa ena na tie ewo ahenie mu nsoso. Da bia na ye nyame ena na yi de obesi ohene bi anemu. Na enye enipa no.
we aye Dr. Kukudazi Ephraim ne ncheche nkwaje kwan kwasiara no pa bia no so no wode bra yen kasa fidie ne yen kasa foni so se biso biom aye wukwada ade fiada nwumre no so na ye kokonfo anoche renal unit na wo ho no emu adokotafo ne nursefo ne de adesede to aban no NGO sahodo ne ekwaku betumi abebo wo mu nyina nim se mfidie bi wo ho a won mu hie sese mo de ye adwuma se mfidie no BP apparatus nem ne cardiac monitors ni nyina no wo mu anibi dodo no aka ho ahwoto enti de esese nkomutumi de gi obi nkwa no a esanse wo mu ni sa akade ni bi nti bitimi nam so hwere wo mu nkwa ne senti ene wo mu sra ban no se mtumi meye wo mu moa na ankwankwa hodon so betumi abamu a won mu maboa sika semu akade semu sebe ye wo mu betumi aye adwuma no amana so ani Owura Barnabas wono ena wokọ wono mu efam wo ekonfo no cha ba ya asabia woye nurse manager e wo ho no de desede etudwa.
As a renal unit specifically, we need patients monitors. Monitors are those machines that will help you to know what is happening on the patient. whether he is improving in the care or he is deteriorating. So these are key instruments that we need to be able to monitor our patients. So patient monitors are very important to us. We need cardiac monitors. We need weighing scale. We need BP apparatus. We need beds. Some of our beds are not good enough to be able to receive the patients.
And in the Confanoche, Abaya Sabiarena unit wa. When we hear Kadia do one way to me a boa one more, now or to me a Jume, ye couldn't partner more and some.
This segment is brought to you by King's Home Studios.
Suhum MCE, Mame Lydia Ohinewa. One engage now Africa, one we kuobi, and Afia Posifo Suhum and Immigration Service for, and Afia Department of Social Welfare no so Suhum and Cinemo, and a cabo mwakwaje Maya Dunsia. One which resent Kofobi na for more free Nigeria, many see a bemo juma pie or Ghana ha. Near Duamo Bayano, a Juma and Fataya, maybe more Juma ever quan who I do cry and out you know. Wama mutanyi nso sabi be sibran ye do mo bo ewo omanyi emo ene nam soma engage now Africa for so mo ho no bi tie ho ere kire wo mo ene ne omo so e ka kire MCE ene ono so ba positive ama na immigration for Department of Social Welfare wo mo nyina ka bo mu a e ma wo hu wo mo e bi anyinyi na e bi nsususo a wo mo ne ye do mo ye sa adwuma na me no kasa yi ye engage now Africa for ahwe ama ye do ono mafa ayarehwemu se bibi ebe ha wo mo na se niema bi etete safa de do mo baye wo mayimu nti na na san se bibi adedam na kwan mu nti no ye do mo se kɔ wo mo kromo se be ya be bi obi afri ye de no ebe kwakoma na wofo ne no na ma melody ohene wa kasa de atia enkora ye do mo fri mo ma so konkrofo ama so wakaje immigration officers for so mo fo mo na esi fo mpa na mo frai ye boda so ha ne do mo fa sebe yo mo mani da ho mo betumi anya saa enima bi etete se si ano na etumi aboye mofra eho ban
utie nkomoni a omo se omo nkrofo bi eche won se adwuma e wo Lagos enti omo fa won fi won villages na omo de won ba Lagos omo ba Lagos nso a omo se okay da bi Lagos a adwuma ni henti ye de wo kɔ Ghana ebi mo nso se wo hia won madam e wo TikTok this social media platform so obi se we hu se ne madam ni e posti life o live na ye ne fe into ono an contact madam no madam ne say o me wo Ghana if you want to come mema osika no waye den wa ba na mama wadwuma enti utie won komom kra wo nim se sa adwuma no no mo de won ba be ye wo Ghana omo ba be pie wo hands no mahu se omo de won ye sa adwuma no na me ne won esusususu nkomo ho ana me ne won bo nkomo kwa akire no o ka se wo ko mo sa age watua transportation enti wo ma won card se ne a wo yesusu no wen twa card ni nyina nwie a onye den onko and a card ba ku bia no page no kra no you are supposed to get like 1,500 ena ewum be 10 inti a day no kra wutie won komum a omutimi ne emmema be 10 5 eda more than 10 eda ansa no matimi anya won sales within a day sales is supposed to be 1,500 Ghana cedis within a day enti yehu se won wani so ade hu se okay ye ba be pay adwuma aye but omo beba du ha no mahu se sei eno ye den omo ye e ma me bisa won se won madam na omo beto won ha no so omo ye Ghana fo ana na che se Nigeria fo na bi na ba be sete e wo Ghana omo de won nuanom Nigerians e yes adwuma because omo se won madam no so e ye Nigeria ni omo ba omo pe hotel no omo de won atena na omo ye adwuma e ye den etua won ka ye be hye Ghana police for any Ghana immigration force omo ma woni enko saa niema ehu na emmoa na se ne nyina ye se ye reset Ghana no ye timi a reset ne ya reset ne ye because area kra omo te crowd sha enye good ema enkora omo ye den omo tete won wo no because se wuti area bim na wo hu saa nkora ese omo ti fie bim ene won madam no omo ye se adwuma so wo asobatan no kra wo ye safe for akra wa wo na ato saa area no mana intimate se Ghana fo nyina ye beka ye ho abom ne a fight against this human trafficking ene ni titiri ye mmebu ana ye mamba a omo kosa situation mu no ye be fight against it
We suhum MC enodo ma Melia Hinewa Sarah o share or man etete one video ni mu a omumom ne do ma baga na ha be yesa adwuma no yenkwase Sala West constituency nim Deputy Minister ya wodran kitamudi ensam no Ra Mohammed Adam Superu wono na woye wono momra shebedwani na wode hihye bia ba ya wo chese teachers na face scholarship awards program ya wo be ye dia ma chefo ne adisuafo wo kiremu a adisuafo mbabo mo homodin pa mo masua mu wo mo ekosua pom mo kosua computer science engineering wo mo ekwakoye law wo mo ekwakoye medical se ne ade no wo mo nyina e no person so wo masen scholarship mu na wo mutumi ekosua ade no wo kiresa chefo no so famu no dan you know behwe so be organize awards e dia ma chefo na de obo no homodin e woni mpeso so no oboa e de kenya wo mo e wo mo mo yenim.
This is the only way we can let the teachers know that before you can become a politician, there is a teacher. Before you can become a medical doctor, there is a teacher. Before you can become the president of this country, there is a teacher. Your reward, as is always said, is in heaven. But I said your reward must be here. You have to start here. So we are starting it here today. And it's not going to be only today. So long as I continue to be the member of parliament for Sasala West, this program will continue.
Sasala West, I want to pass to Sobra Shebejani, Ra Mohammed Adam Superu. Ono de sansa moya tu dwa bebo achechefo abaso asanso hwese dusuafo a won munim de ne enso sabe efie ntumi enso wo masen no obetumi ahwe wobo Tamale Central so ne edre hon so mra Shebejani eyowura ledu Seidu Mahama eba na wo masuansem no so si ehia ne panti wa hyebo se BC nso hwe ne no mo hyase no wo mo etworo wi a esunsunsuanso ne beba bonten na de obeyi nsia ewo mu no obehwe na watumi aboa no secondary school nti se nipa be eduonu 20 ne benya 6 ewo ne mpeso ano so a oso obeboa wo mu nyina akọ secondary school efi 1 ekosime se ombeduru 3 ede awie afiri mu no ono ene behwe wo mo ewo nto aso school ni nyina mo se wei ebetumi ahyem mofra ne nkran se wo mu nsua de yie sebe ho so betumi ayi nsia ne bie san scholarship to wona wo so go wonu ma ntwoti ene to obi a behwe na watumi asua de wo ka san asem we no na chese BC no mo kwotro no akwacha ma set e de ma wo mo candidates be 1800 wo mu nyina ensa kan bia wo mo de ahya atworo na sei
of 1,801 students, and the classes were organized in 5 different centers across the constituency because of how vast it is. So the classes were done over 3 months period in 5 different centers. So this morning we started with all the centers. We'll go and then speak to them, advise them, counsel them, and then give them the mathematical set. One of the best tools that you need to write the exam is the math set. But we have realized that with just the math set, some people may not still be able to afford the fare to commute from home to the exam center and back for the period that the exam is going to be written. So we have gone an extra mile to add a stipend that can help them to be able to commute from home to the exam center for the period of the examination in addition to the math set. And we also have people on standby, the teachers, hardworking, diligent, vigilant teachers who have been teaching them to also assist in terms of what? Refreshing their memory what they have learned before and during the exams. And we have not also left the teachers alone. We know it's very difficult. They have been volunteering their time. And we can't pay them for the time they have volunteered enough. So we give them just a stipend to also help them drink water as part of the training processes. And I've mentioned that if we are able to get students in this constituency who are able to make aggregate with all the ones, we are going to support them with the fee payment at the secondary school level throughout the period that we spend. So technically speaking, we have a lot of people who have expressed interest and enthusiasm and have actually participated in the processes up to this time. And it hasn't been different from the way it has been done in the past. So we just thank Almighty Allah to give us the strength and fortitude to carry this vision forward and to train minds in this particular constituency to become the great future leaders we want them to be.
Honorable Professor Seidu Mahama Alidu Wano ene mrashibujani edema Tamale Central. Awato empeso so na wakache BC for no so munyire wa munchro ncha esansedi obecha no obenya 6 won insore chiro mu no obehwe no e wo secondary school mu famekwa ya wontu aka prekra kopem sei obewie nto so school no ye twa ye hone akoje abo afo nkrato ye ba ye kodwadie mu ensem.
No kwasam se adwumasua ya ade a se wonsaka obia ntumi njem free wonsam enonti enei se wopese wotu kwan kwa amonone ana wotena omanga na mu eye adwumanya sika gu botom de a mekanfo St Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center de Agyemang ko na onfa na wotwemie no pe enkyerɛwo caterpillar piloda any forklifter ebo no ewo fom kra ye wo Kumasi Askwa ye ne Askwa police station no ene dinhwe de mu ye sanso ben Askwa Children's Hospital tafwa Akoko Space Junction wa ubetumi afre St Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center 0243860810 St Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center, we are your last stop.
I welcome you to Kino Computers, your one-stop shop with the perfect tech solution. At Kino Computers, we give you the best deals on quality laptops, phones, and accessories. Whether you're looking for a high-performance laptop for work, a reliable phone for staying connected, or the latest accessories like M.2, SSD, wireless mounts, ergonomic keyboard, and USB adapters to boost your productivity, we've got you covered. We also provide expert repair services as well as nationwide delivery on all our products. Visit us at Adum on the ground floor of the Abanaba Plaza near the Relish Health Shop for unbeatable prices and exceptional service. For more information, call us on 0248 137672. 0248 137672. Kino Computers, beyond your expectations.
For desktops, UPS, toners, and printers galore, Bell Enterprise has got it all, from CCTV cameras to office chairs that keep you in style at affordable prices that will make you smile. For schools, businesses, and individuals alike, we have what you will surely like. Contact us on 0245 099 786, 0245 099 786. Bell Enterprise. Shop with ease. Introducing the Smiling Shark Outdoor Solar Camping Light. A new modern way of lighting up your world. It's a powerful portable lamp with 2 modes of brightness, a strobe light, as well as a flashlight. You can power it through solar charging or Type-C charging. With a built-in high-capacity lithium battery, you can also use it as a power bank to charge up your mobile phone through USB. To purchase one, contact 055 051 5323 or 053 520 3534.
This is what many wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy.
Download the AP Media app now at apmediagh.com/app. It is currently available for Android devices. Coming soon to Play Store and App Store. This segment is brought to you by Tizo Aluwex.
Etwa hotel kwaje abofo enkrato APTV and radio 105.7 kasa fidie so eni onudwo kase ana guso hwame na fewotie ewo yakasafoni ne so no na yato so ewo dwade ensemo awia promto kase bonim etiefo ne ahwefo bedoma kayamre to wanim se Bank of Ghana 2025 afene kwa na wie no mo sese kasam a wo mo kire se onma boka 15.6 billion cedis adom kuma no kire kire se lukura bia enim ne ade no opani bi ono so eba ne sikasam ne to ho pensempense mu odi mu apoten ra Nelson Kujeo ko abedi wo kire se Bank of Ghana for kana wo mo bo ne disa wo mo bo esanse dwumakuo baako ye de cedis enyina na so ahye wo monsa ye do man ye economy se be ko ye ahye wo monsa se ye hwe ye gold atoto ho nsem so ye de ahye wo monsa sanso so na ye se ye foreign reserves eno so ye de ahye wo monsa omo hwe ne ma pii nti saa ne ma ne nyina so sika na sese wo mo de hyemu ne yetumi ama no agina de friend se stability no ebi atumi abemo de senti se Bank of Ghana fo abosa kai na dom kuma no kra be kire se kan do so sen saa ne ade a yewra Nelson Kujo kire se Bank of Ghana fo edi se wo mo bosa eka no aban dada no ne ma wo ye wogya ho no aban foforo yi eba ni nyina beto Bank of Ghana fo so mo behwa ma yesika semja na so afen so inflation kura ni nyina aka ho bi wonu matumi aboa sika hyem se be inflation ebetumi agina ne ate aba bedru ohanmu enchemu no be miensa ne akire ya eno ekire ne mapa Bank of Ghana no aye eni ti yehra ekire se ma yemfa so bo no emmo Bank of Ghana bom na emom eni ma wo mo aye a eni economy no agina no enu nti ne kofa asaka no ede baaye.
If you look at the performance of the economy in 2024 and you compare that to 2025, you could only draw one conclusion that the bank actually used its tools intensively to actually deliver outcome that benefits the ordinary Ghanaians. In fact, bringing down inflation from 23.8% to about 5% demands that the Bank of Ghana must absorb excess liquidity from the system using its OMO operation, and that comes at a cost. Again, Building foreign reserve through gold purchase also creates an accounting cost for the balance sheet of the Bank of Ghana. A stronger cedi mechanically also reduces the cedi value of the dollar and the gold the bank holds. And so the loss that Bank of Ghana made is actually justifiable, and those losses will not in any way impact on the core mandates of the Bank of Ghana.
We are finance and a tax analyst Nelson Kujo Kwabeji and was one more call my bonning and a papa mua, Sabe economy no, ebetumi agina ye, nunti and a sakano, or jidi ye say a kobaye. Yakwama would also ensem.
This segment is brought to you by Desat Solutions.
China, no ede kokobo aba America mampani Donald Trump efano Strait of Hormuz esa kwan no a wono ede fan wododo no a efaso eno eye nsuo kwan no womo ekire se Donald Trump nso ede ne navy fo akwa blockade said ye ya Iran fo wono mo ebetumi aba omo na ase na de wono America mampani Donald Trump pese wono mo diso no womo etumi edi so Sadia yi ene nam so ma China fon so beka se wo mo so eba no wiase afa na nyina afa wo wo mo di wudwa pa na ewiase so fan wo ekonyina no wo mo China fo etumi de fan wo be 40% ene de efa sa Strait of Hormuz yi so enti sese no a America fo do mo na via kwa block no wo mo pese wo mo kire China fo say China fo sese mo economy no anhwa a ebenya sunsuanso wo mo so ene ba no wiase nyina so dwama so a ensunsuaso kwase ene de beba enti Omo catch America mampani se won koyi ni navy from ye kwan ntom se be ya won wedu amugu so efa sansuo no so won mo edu omo fa ho so kwa China so ka ho bie no ombunyo mfa ho die.
This situation, the root cause of this situation is the illegitimate war by the US and Israel against Iran. And this war has wrought tremendous sufferings in Iran for the Iranian people and the neighboring countries. And its ramification runs far and wide. And in particular, the close of Hormuz, and is actually wreaking havoc in the oil market and in the economy of the entire world, in particular in the global south. So China's view is that we need to open the Strait of Hormuz as quickly as possible, and that actually applies to both sides. Iran needs to lift its restrictions on the Strait of Hormuz, and the U.S. need to lift its naval blockade. And I think that is something that we want to say. And in our view, the most urgent issue is to keep the ceasefire. And the ceasefire need to last, and there has to be a good faith negotiation between the two sides. Frankly speaking, we are very concerned about some of the remarks we have been hearing recently about this ceasefire being temporary, about the need to initiate another round of attack. I think the international community should be mobilized and raise our voices against the resumption of fighting in that part of the world.
Where China for Defense Minister I don't know Don June and what there's a cocoboy my US for no say omo momudu omo na via kwa blockade e kwan no eno ne nam so ma se no China for economy no mkire se bebo e de tia wo mo pa ye de sansam no ejina so e de anwume no nsia kase nyina asi okwanews.apmedia.gh.com online stories ne wo kwa betumi akopiki bi sanso ni Facebook and YouTube and handle ni APTVGH TikTok, Instagram, and X and 10 video near AP Media _GH. I would have Krabi. Happy glorious birthday and call a farmer boat. one CEO Agyemang na God Barbering Salon I often so kokote ene nyame de afekro akakwa boat enfie ho amse nyame te won hya opa na onye okese oma nkwatenti ahodin wom na de wo prehwehwe wa brabo mu nyame emfa enka ho. Happy birthday to you, Kwabot of na God Barbering Salon. Meso for boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang na meso mo e wakase no ne kenkan mo ene eye joada eninti no so na wahia Dr. Kukudazi Ephraim na ncheche how demons operate eno ene beba wakwan mo kasafidie ne kasafoni so jibre na wahu sani adamo ni eye wo madwuma e wawieye ebreyimo badamu nyina mose amamomo ene hwe eniti